Hello, this is ZDs. Welcome back to another Mario Maker 2 video. Clearing more 2019 uncleared levels. I have officially 5 levels for you this time. And I'm going to include a bonus 6th one from the maker of my favorite level this episode. The first level is some Japanese little Timbo hot garbage, and boy is it hot garbage. This was a miserable level. It was actually the hardest. I had quite a few difficult levels this time, several over 100 tries. Actually, I think only one or maybe two didn't have 100 tries. One had almost 100 tries. But this one. Well, yeah, this one took me about 50 minutes to beat, and it's not that it's hard, it's just that it's garbage. There is just every garbage cliche you can find in this. Meowser, multiple Meowsers, enemy spam, and most importantly, Kaizo blocks. There's a maze of Kaizo blocks at the end. I have in the past not included hidden block levels. I will say this is not technically a hidden block level. There are some hidden power-ups, but there's nothing necessary in the hidden blocks. There's things that make the hidden block items that make it a little easier, but none of them are necessary. There is a power-up in a non-hidden block that will get you to the end. The clear condition is to win as Super Mario, have a mushroom basically. And there are a couple of cat suits in the level. There's one in a hidden block, but there's one that's not in a hidden block. So it's not necessary to have. Helpful, but it's not necessary. But yeah, this is just I don't even know. It's poor. It's a 1 out of 10 easily. One of the worst levels I've played in this series. I even prefer, although it is a much worse level because it's much harder, but I much prefer that level from a few weeks ago with the triple Bowser fight, followed by blind precision, followed by a really horrible troll Bowser. If you remember what I'm talking about from, I don't know, I can't remember, like 3 or 4 episodes ago. Super Mario World level, also from Japan, naturally. But yeah, this one's even less fun to play. It comes down to make it through my Kaizo block maze with a power-up. I do suspect that there is another power-up hidden near the end. I looked a little bit, I couldn't find it. The couple of lives that I made it as Small Mario. There's so much garbage, I end up getting killed anyway. So here's the Kaizo block section that there's Meowser, Potobos. There is a Charvarg, although he doesn't really go up that far. Magic Koopa. And then you're trying to avoid all that stuff, and you're trying to jump out of their way, and then you hit a Kaizo block. Yeah, as you see there. Just a very little Timmy level. There's probably like a star hidden somewhere. I didn't check the level editor. I think I did open the WYSIWYLIS editor a couple of times to check things, but not this level. I figured out how to beat it early on. It was just a matter of getting past this without getting hurt. So you see it. This is the first time I see where the flag is. It's just right past here. And I jump around a little looking for a hidden block power up, but I get killed. There's two Boom Booms and Meowser to deal with, and a Koopa card, but that doesn't matter. Here's a hidden block I found earlier on. This is the final run, by the way. And then there's that other cat power suit later on. So if I lost it, I could always go with that. But I think I actually make it with the first cat suit. This, by the way, is my second attempt at recording this because the first time, so sometime, once in a while, the program, my editing program, makes me change my microphone back to the actual microphone that I bought, not my laptop microphone. I don't know why it changes that every once in a while. I should have checked. But I was trying to listen to my recording, and it was so quiet. I'm like, why is it so quiet? And then I'm like, oh, they probably changed my microphone setting. Anyway, that's that level. I hope you enjoy the hot garbage. It's always fun to watch, less fun to play. And I throw them seriously, which of course means screw you. Japanese person who hasn't played in 3 years. Not that I know. I didn't check. On to the second level, we have more Japanese hot garbage. Although this one isn't nearly as bad. I'd probably give it a 5 out of 10, maybe a 4. Not very good level, but it's not hideous. There is one part that I really had difficulty with. As I watched the video in the editing stage, I actually think that I made this level harder than it had to be. Maybe I was still tilted from the last level. Yeah, it's bad, but it's not terrible. Although I die the same way twice in a row. There are 3 red coins right at the beginning here. My big problem with this level is this third red coin is kind of protected by this swamp. You see right here, easy enough, I go right under him, and then I die to the next challenge. I never could get under that thwomp a second time. He was always too low, and I would kill myself trying to do it. And I had a real hard time figuring out how to get this third red coin. Watching this video now, I'm almost positive that I didn't need that key at all. This Boom Boom has a key. I didn't even check it right here, but this Boom Boom does have a key. So I really didn't need... And then there is another key door further on, but there's another boss fight that I end up skipping. But I'm almost 100% sure that the Bowsers at the end of the level have keys too. So... But I am fixated on getting these red coins, because I think I need them. I see the key door at the end, I think I need them. I try several different ways. I try to respawn that thwomp a little higher up. I just can't get him to go. If you run in here too fast, I try to get the second P-switch activated. I think maybe I need that. You don't ever have to hit that first P-switch. So now I have him spawned a little further back so I can actually sneak in there. My strategy eventually will be to not approach so fast, to go at this thwomp when he's a little further. So yeah, stay back a little. Now he's further back, so he floats backwards. It takes him a second to get there. I mess up there, I die. Yeah, he gives you a little bit of space, but I was rushing in there too much. There you go. So good. We have the key, the first key. The rest of this is pretty easily avoidable. And he even gives me a power up here, which is nice. And right here, I realize I'm gonna fight this Boom Boom. I'm thinking he has... I don't know what's coming up, obviously, at this point. So, I want every key I can get. Next section is a little run, and I screw up there a little bit, but I don't need it. See, I'm sure these Bowsers have a key, because there's infinite fire flowers there, so they want me to fight them. But I just damage boost through them. I know I have a second key. I see where the axe is right there, so not a big deal. Not a great level. Not a horrible level like that first one. Okay, on to the third level, just a regular course. This one is pretty mediocre, not terrible. I give it about a 5. 3D world level. What is that, German flag, I think? Big oomph. I die a couple of hilarious ways right up right here. I don't know if I've ever died to a Koopa car before. He went off screen, I thought he was gone, he just came back. Second death, bounce right into the thwomp. Third death, get past that thwomp, go right under the next thwomp. I don't know why I didn't realize he was coming down. Yeah, the maker of this one brags that there are a lot of spikes, and yeah, there are. I definitely had courses myself where I went overboard on the spikes. This one, I don't know. You get a little spike happy sometimes, I guess. Not quite a good enough jump there. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this one. It's fine. The subworld's a little more interesting than the overworld. We'll get there in a minute. I'll go in the second pipe first. This is the end of the subworld. If I go, I'm gonna go to the right to check out what's coming up. And I realized that I need a key and a power-up. Because you can't get to that key door without taking damage. And, yeah, so we're going to go back in the first pipe, see what's in there. And thankfully, there's a checkpoint, which I thank the maker for very much. Because 2019 people, they don't like checkpoints. I've mentioned it many times before. Yeah, and not that the first part is hard or anything, but I hate having to do the same thing over and over again when the real challenge is in this section. And the final little section, too. Yeah, I don't know what's coming up here, but you know, the fire flower, it's not super necessary. I think I'm gonna die there, restart, and I'm like, no, I got a checkpoint. I'm so unused to getting checkpoints in these levels. This Boom Boom fight completely, you know, no, you can not even touch him. Just stand there and the swamp will kill him. Here's a kind of a weird assisted shell jump. I honestly wish he would just let me do a regular shell jump. I do die this first time. The second time I get there, I feel like I can actually make this without doing this shell jump, and I try for a long time, and I fail. You do need to do a shell jump. Yeah, I find this more awkward than an actual shell jump. But I got the hang of it pretty easily. After I got it once, I don't think and here I do a I kiss the Skipsqueak. I get really close to him. So in this tree we have cat power up. And I messed this up pretty bad, but no matter what, you can't get into this pipe with that cat power up. There's no way to do it. If you climb up the side of the pipe, you do a little hop and you hit that spike above. So it's, he does it purposefully. He does not want you. If you had the cat power up, it's you can't lose. And I die there. We'll go back. There's one little section beyond this part. Really wanted to bring that cat power up here because that would have made this much easier. Yeah, I was not sure if I could get this, and I try, and I can't quite get there. There does not look like the jump that I can make. I was really confused. But the solution is to just, you have to gain a little bit of a P-speed thing before you can get there to make that jump. Yep, that's all it is. Like I said, mediocre level. Not terrible, not great. And having the checkpoint, I get a great 13-minute record. 4th level. This was easily the least interesting level. Something about the Super Mario World Castle levels, man. Lately, like, I think the last 3 or 4 episodes I've gotten them, and they are boring. This one, I don't know. It's says it's a troll level in the description. It's not really a troll level, but there's a lot of RNG in this level because there's a couple of Bowsers, and it gets really irritating. And you'll see me boo it from sheer irritation. Sitting here, you gotta wait for this bomb every time. You gotta ride this little thing. It's pretty stupid. I thought it was gonna. I don't know why I thought it was gonna come back up. Clearly, it wasn't going to. I guess that's a troll too. Yeah, this level is probably a 2 or 3 out of 10. It's pretty lousy. Very small too. Very unambitious. Yeah, this is. You'll see me die to that fire the next time around. It's like you can't avoid it. You can't see it, so you just fall into it. Had a hard time figuring out a way to get to this on-off block without getting bodied by Bowser. He's very hard to avoid here, but yeah, here, this is where I'm like, oh, screw you. This is just lame. Probably not the first time I died that way either. And then I get hit by the next Bowser's fire. Yeah, I had to think of a good way to not get killed by Bowser here. Having him jump up high was nice. I almost beat it on this life. This RNG just, oh my god, that made me mad. I raged when he jumped. Like, I did not he jumped twice, like right in a row, like just jumping around like I don't think I've ever seen him do that before. Sometimes the AI on this game, it's maybe more intelligent than I assume it is. It knows what I'm gonna do sometimes. Yeah, I died 90% of the time. I died from that fall because it was just a gamble. So yeah, he almost killed me there too. That was my strat though, was to wait till he shot up to go down there. Yeah, I'm shocked. He's shocked he didn't jump that second time there. Could have got me. Poor decision on Bowser's part. Yeah, pretty lousy level. That was actually the last level I played this round. I'm like, I can't end on that one. That's boring. So we'll put it 4th. So this last level is coming up. Way too slowly. But it's like I like it. But there are some problems with it. I did not give it a heart. Chomp Land. But it's a good level. It's a pretty good level. I ended up playing like 5 or 6 of this guy's levels. I first cleared several of his 2019 levels. He has a bit of a problem with blind spots, blind jumps, blind falls, and it kind of ruins his levels. This one I give it a 6 out of 10. I enjoyed it, but there are just a couple of blind spots, especially near the end, where I was like, I can't give this a heart. It's just too much of a pain, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna include one more level from this guy. Not an official Uncleared 2019 level because it wasn't randomized, but it was pretty good. I thought people would enjoy it, and plus this episode was already pretty short. And that's the only one I gave a heart. I think I did Boo. He had one like precision-y level that I really didn't like. That was kind of obnoxious, but he had a puzzle level too that I couldn't figure out. Eventually, I'm gonna get to. I've cleared every single one of these randomized levels so far. Eventually, I'm gonna get something like that puzzle level where I just do not understand what I'm supposed to do. I actually came back to it twice because I thought I had an idea and it just didn't work out. This last section is the one that really just way too blind there, way too blind. And then we cut back to this. I get past the wall jump section out of the door, which is really blind, and I have no idea what I'm doing here. There's just some random wiggler down there. You can see it in the previous cut, but it's not something you're gonna notice because you're too busy trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, this guy had like 6 or 7 uncleared 2019 levels. Like I said, I cleared like 4 or 5 of them. There's a puzzle level and a troll level that I did not do. The puzzle level I did, but I didn't clear it. Troll level I didn't even open. Yeah, he had maybe 20, 30 levels made in 2019, in the 6 months of 2019. And then he came back and made 2 more levels just this last week. So hopefully he sees that I cleared some of his levels. I wish I could have left a comment on his courses to tell him that I was going to include him in a video, but he didn't have any ability to comment. So his levels are difficult enough. I can't imagine he's a child. Anyway, the 6th level, the other one by, what is this guy's name? I don't even know. Crusha. The hardest airship, although he misspells airship. Dark airship level with the dark airship physics. This is fun. You'll see it's pretty blind. I'm only gonna do the clear here. It took me about 40 minutes to do. It's a difficult level. Some of the things he wanted me to do I didn't quite do right there. I kind of do my own thing because it was easier. But yeah, this is a cool level. You'll see it coming up. This is not this part, but the part right after this jump is so blind. It almost you'll see me at the end of this level kind of sit there on the screen kind of contemplating whether I should give it a heart or not, because I wasn't quite there. Look at outside this door, it drops you on some piece, which is of course the first time I went through I blasted right through all of them. Here I'm also just a little confused as to why I had that POW still, because I didn't really need it, but whatever. I used it. Yeah, I hesitated a lot. I'm like, do I really give that a like? There was a lot of blind spots. It's a good level, though. It's a fun level. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe.